I have grey hair and a bald head.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be a good match.
I've got grey hairs too.
What, you do?
Yeah.
What about dancing? Do you dance?
No. What, me?
Yeah.
I'm from Congo. You know.
So no dance.
The hair.
I like girls with long hair.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say you don't like girls with afros. I was like, darling.
Madness.
So, what does a Brazilian beauty do here in Barcelona?
Yeah, came here, stayed here.
Do you like Brazilian funk parties? I've been to one lastly, so yeah.
Where was it?
I don't know the place, but it was here in Barcelona.
Yeah, I love Brazilian funk parties.
I feel for my man. He's been in Germany, blonde and blue eyes.
You got to experience something
Yeah,
else.
give him a taste of something new for sure.
Hola mi gente, ¿cómo estáis? I'm Sarah Sunrise and this is Pop the Balloon or Find Love in a brand new Barcelona edition.
Hey, I'm Luke. I'm 22 and originally from Germany. I came to Barcelona to enjoy the sun, the beaches, the presence of Latinas, and apart from that, I work in sales. My job requires me a lot of energy throughout the day, so usually I unwind that in the gym, lifting some weights, but unfortunately I miss out on cardio, so hopefully I can find someone who motivates me to do some cardio together.
Hello, my name is Pau. I'm from Barcelona. I'm 43 years old. I'm an entrepreneur/investor and I'm here to see what happened.
Hola, my name is Peter. I'm from Nigeria originally and I'm also Irish. So I'm Nigerian and Irish and I'm here to find peace, okay? And most importantly, I'm gonna take this place very seriously.
Hi, my name is Bart. I'm an entrepreneur, a data analyst. I work on a couple of projects. I'm a stand-up comedian, a poet. Catch me on Instagram at 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭, and then you get to see all I do. I come from Congo. I'm just here for pure chaos, you know what I mean?
Hi, my name's Vincent Valentine. I'm 40 years old. I'm a serial entrepreneur and I run many AI companies. What do I expect from the show? Maybe to find a lucky unicorn, but let's see.
Hello, my name is Kobe Smith. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii. I currently live here in Barcelona, Spain, and I'm not really looking for anything specific. I'm just happy to be here and happy to be a part of the experience.
Okay guys, we're doing our first Bachelor edition and we do have our first lady coming in. Let's welcome her in. Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Can we please have your name and age, please?
I'm Elena. I'm 27 years old.
Perfect. And what do you do in Barcelona?
I live here. I was born and raised here. I'm an artist. You could say a hustler, but yeah, I'm an artist.
Okay, perfect. We have no balloons popped so far. So I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over to, was that by accident? Is it, we can get you another balloon otherwise? Let's see first. We have our first guy here. I'm gonna ask you first. Can we have your name and age, please?
I'm Luke and I'm 22.
Wow, qué young.
Yeah. Why did you pop your balloon?
Yeah, I mean, the age is one thing. The other thing is, I accepted that I'm a little bit crazy, a little bit devilish sometimes, which can be good, but I feel like you're a little bit on another level than me, so yeah, it was just a little bit too much for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And is Luke someone that you would normally go for?
Not really.
No.
Not in a bad way, but touch.
That's okay. We're gonna go over to the next one. Can we please have your name and age, please?
My name is Peter and I'm 30 and I like your style, but I just didn't feel that connection, that's all.
And is Peter someone that you would normally go for?
Not like in a relationship type, but I guess I could talk to him. Yeah, he seems someone, sorry, English is not my first language.
That's okay.
And I'm shy. He seems someone that I could learn, so yeah.
Okay, that's okay. We did have one pop here. Was it by accident? Do you want another balloon? Or?
It's the age, unfortunately. I have grey hair and a bald head.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'd be a good match.
I've got grey hairs too.
What, you do?
Yeah.
That's okay, it's fair enough. Is he
I'm
someone?
bald too.
It's not a wig. But is Vincent someone that you would normally go for?
No.
No?
No, but I think I could learn from you too.
But is it something like it's not your type? Do you prefer?
I don't think I have a type per se, but yeah, I guess it's the age.
Okay. Okay.
And for me also the age, because I'm Pau, nice to meet you, but I'm 43, I think it's too much distance.
That's fair enough. Is he someone that you would normally go for?
No.
No?
No.
It's okay. And we did have another pop as well. Can we have your name and age, please?
Yeah, Kobe, 30. I just popped for that last part. I love your style, and I think you have an amazing ambience. So yeah.
Do you think she's bald?
I didn't, and then she said that she was. So I don't know. I don't know if she was flirting or if she was just making a joke.
I'm playing.
Ah, okay. Okay, it's good. If you got some extra balloons, I'll take another one.
We do have another balloon, if we could just get
No, but she's a vibe though.
Yeah? We can get you another balloon.
A pink one.
A pink one, we can. We do have one guy that did not pop his balloon yet. Can we please have your name and age, please?
My name is Bart, I'm 29.
Bart.
Bart, like Bart Simpson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do in Barcelona?
I work in creative arts and in finance.
And is Bart someone that you would normally go to?
I normally don't go after no one, but I'm open to meet people, so.
Okay.
I guess yes. No sé.
Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions just to get to know him a little bit more?
Wow, this feels so cold for me. I need a drink first. No. How did you end up here?
Oh, damn. Do you want... I'll just give you the short story. I like to randomly go to places. Previous to Barcelona, I lived in China for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I like new experiences.
Cool.
I like to fuck with life.
Yeah.
And we're gonna ask another question. And I just wanna know, because we are in Spain, we're in Barcelona, there is a different kind of dating culture here. So are you more, when it comes to traditional values, do you prefer to go 50-50 or...
I have to answer?
Both of you.
Ah, wow.
We can start with you.
Normally, I prefer to meet someone in a casual way. So I think it's the best way to know someone. And then after that, if you have an interest, it would be nice for you to invite me, but I don't need it. But once I'm in a relationship, I'm a giver. So I'm okay with giving, but not in a dating, you know?
Understand what you mean. And what about you?
Yeah, I think it depends on how you connect with the person, right? I think I'm someone who likes to give and likes to receive. So you get what you give. So.
And we're gonna ask the same question to Kobe.
Yeah, so for me, my mom raised me as a person to take care of everything. And I like to be with a woman that is independent, that can take care of her own things. But I'm kind of like protector, provider. So if it's miscellaneous things that she wants to pay for, that's fine for me. But I like to try to make sure that more or less the things are taken care of. But I have been in situations where I've been with people that maybe they make more money than me, and I'm secure enough in my masculinity to be with somebody that is a breadwinner and can carry the load. But I prefer to be the person that takes care of it.
So you got a very short, brief intro from two of them. Is there anything that you want to know a little bit more that you're curious about to either of these bachelors?
Wow. Yeah, of course, but...
Why did you choose to pop your balloon?
Yeah, I just think I'm not feeling the vibe. So I'm helping her make a choice faster.
Okay, is it something she said or?
I like people to be decisive faster.
Wow.
And this is something that doesn't play with me. I can play the whole thing of, I don't know what I want to eat, this kind of vibe. But, it's a simple question. You should be answering it faster.
Yeah, but we could do this program in my language. It would be more difficult for you to answer, I guess. And we're in Spain, and I'm making it's not a sacrifice, but I learn English, and I want to communicate, and I I take it seriously, and if you don't give time to someone, I don't think they're going to be able, but I guess you go too fast.
It's nothing against you, of course.
And you go too fast to me, I guess.
I do understand. That's why I say we're not on the same bandwidth. So you take your time and appreciate it.
I mean, we do still have one balloon that is left unpopped that we can go to. Is there anything that you would like to ask Lila just to get to know her a bit more?
Yeah. What's your goal? 10 years from now, where do you want to be?
En el campo.
In el campo?
Yeah, for real, for real.
That's like outside?
Yeah, campo.
What is el campo?
It's like the country. Yeah, the countryside.
10 years from now.
Is that a red flag?
No, it means that that what her vibe is like peace and harmony in nature, and I do think that that's super cool. But for me, 10 years from now, that's not where I'm gonna be at. So I'm working right now to build something really big, and I see myself 10 years from now being in the city working still, and maybe later on in life when I get old and I don't want to be connected with anybody. I want to be away from everything. That could be it. But the campo, not right now, not for me. But I love your vibe.
Right now, it's in 10 years.
10 years is so much closer than you think it is.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm working now in La Piedad to have a better life in El Campo, not just when I'm rotting.
Nah, for
I'm
sure.
old.
No, when I said it, I'm super excited for you. It's just not something that aligns with what I want to do.
Yeah.
But more power to you, and I respect that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's completely fine. That's completely okay. We got city boys. Well, Lilith, thank you so much for coming. You didn't find love here today, but you're very welcome to come back, and maybe hope you good luck.
Gracias.
Give it up for Lily. So, we do have our next contestant coming in. Let's welcome her in. Give an applause. Yes, we are. Can we please have your name and age, please?
I'm Star. I'm 25 years old.
And what do you do in Barcelona?
I'm a model and pretty much just doing modeling for now.
Okay, perfect. And so far, we got one balloon pop. And let's go.
That's fine. Couldn't handle a Latina anyway.
Hey, spicy. Can we please have your name and age, please?
Yes, I'm Pau, I'm 43, and it's again the age. It's not anything else.
Okay. And is he someone that you would normally go for, or?
No, not really. Although he's attractive, but not really.
Okay, both Hispanic, no?
Yeah,
I think so. See?
Brazil.
Spain.
Catalonia.
Yeah, Catalonia, exactly.
Okay, that's okay. We don't have any more balloon pops, so I'm gonna help you narrow it down a little bit, and you get to ask them all one question.
All of them? Okay, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Can we also have your name and age, please?
Name is Bart, 29. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I'm currently planting the seeds for my solopreneur journey at the moment, and I would see expanding that reach to more than just Europe and Spain in 5 years. Okay. So I do a lot of modeling, stand-up comedy, I compose music, I do spoken words, so I do a bunch of things, so it'll come up together in 5 years to something beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Can I also have your name and age, please?
I'm Luke, I'm 22, and I would say I see myself on beaches, wonderful places around the world. Still have a lot to do, so yeah, just leveling up my life, seeing the world.
Okay.
And can we also have your name and age, please? And
my name is Peter, I'm 30, and I see myself with my life partner, and with good health, and enjoying my friends and family's company.
okay. And also, here.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going to be continuing working, creating new businesses, traveling the world, enjoying life.
Me.
Oh, sorry.
Definitely building a family. Continuing with the endeavors that I have now, but I definitely see myself building a family in the next 5 years.
And what about you?
Me in 5 years, I hope to probably succeed way more in my modeling career and take it really serious, because right now I feel it's freelancing, so it's not very on the go, because I do other things apart. So yeah, I would like to really, really push that.
Okay, perfect. And we're gonna go a little bit back. Does that help it a little bit for you, just to narrow it down?
Yeah. Can I?
Can you pop 2 balloons for me?
Okay. Sorry, just a bit basic, the answer. And 2, okay.
Well, we are gonna ask him while we're here. Why did you have your balloon unpopped for Star?
Because she presents as a very interesting person, so I wanted to get to know her. Simply. So that's basic.
Now, you do have a lot of in common as well. Kind of in the same industry almost. That's okay.
Can't see the blessings.
Okay.
You're good, okay.
Okay, and your second one, who will it be?
I'd like more specific answers as well. He was mentioning a lot of things, but very to the point. Nothing against, though. Very good looking.
Okay, and you did have your balloon unpopped for Star. What was that?
I like to know how the person thinks before we get ahead. So that's fine. But that's fine, totally fine.
Sorry.
That's completely fine. And we do have 3 other balloons. Can you pop 1 more for me? And why did you pop Vincent?
Just, sorry, I'm not physically attracted to you, but I loved your answer, by the way.
You did have your balloon unpopped for Star. Why?
Look at her. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh. Okay, I like that. You seem to like Latinas. Very, very good. We do have 2 balloons unpopped. We're gonna help you narrow it down, but do any of you guys have any specific questions you want to ask Star?
What do you think is stopping you right now in your career as far as getting to where you want to go?
So I feel like I have different talents. So for example, I published a book. I also work remote for Puma. I also am doing modeling, so I'm kind of always in this limbo of doing a lot of things. I also did a streetwear brand, so I'm just trying to find out which is the best thing for me to take, you know, and position myself. But also I am struggling with, do I want, for example, to be a traditional, like have the traditional values, or do I want, you know, to pursue a career? Honestly, for me, I'm really having this inner battle with myself, because I feel like when I'm pushed for career-based, I become very masculine, you know, and that's something that I'm still balancing it out.
Okay, I respect that. And the last question is maybe a bit personal. You don't have to answer it, but what's the last thing you cried about?
Well, this is personal. Basically, I was having a little bit of issues with my mom. So it's legal, you know, with family matters. So that's the last thing I cried about. I'm really dealing with a lot with my mom. And that's very hard, you know, with family. That's something that's so valuable to, for example, Latina or anyone, you know. Mm-hmm. You should always have that big safety person. And we are kind of struggling to that because she is divorced from my dad. And
okay. Yeah, that was going to be my next
we're
question.
going through a lot.
And how is your relationship with your father?
Amazing. He's my best friend. I love him to death. He's always taking care of me. He's my number one.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Do you want to ask anything specific to him while we're here?
Let me think. Okay, what do you do as hobbies? Like, what are your hobbies?
I like to create. I don't care what the canvas is. I just like to make stuff.
That's awesome.
Music, designing clothes. I play basketball. I used to play basketball, so that's for me is like a way to create. And just I like to imagine the dots and then connect the lines. So being able to see people that are amazing in whatever it is that they do, and being able to connect them with other amazing people. So
it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Very artistic.
Okay. We also have Luke here. Is there anything specific you want to ask Star?
Yeah, for sure. I have 2 questions. The first one has a short answer. So, where are you from?
Brazil, America, both. Brazilian America.
Okay. So, what does a Brazilian beauty do here in Barcelona?
Yeah, came here, stayed here. And beach, you know, I'm definitely from Rio, you know, so we really like the beaches. So that's something that I loved in your answer before. Very important. And no, I think that also the language is very easy for me to learn since I speak Portuguese. And the people are similar to the people in Brazil. So that's...
Yeah, that's great. Do you like Brazilian funk parties? I've been to one lastly, so yeah.
Where was it?
I don't know the place, but it was here in Barcelona.
Yeah, I love Brazilian funk parties.
Yeah.
If you're not a dance, you're good with me.
Good. Okay, one last question. Do you see yourself more as a city girl in the future or countryside, chilling?
Countryside, not really. I love boats. So I do love the city though, so it's gonna take me a long time for me to move to a boat life. But obviously maybe when I get retired, I just want to be on an island. I'm an island girl. Sand, coconuts, berries, all day.
Great. I like that.
Exactly.
Is there anything specific you want to ask the boys?
Let me see. Oh yeah, I had to ask him about the hobbies as well. What are your hobbies? Like, what do you do?
I'm a gym rat, so you will see me doing sports a lot of time. We will have to eat a lot of time because I'm,
Okay.
bulking up. But that means we can go to restaurants
Sounds
more
good.
often. And apart from that, I just like to travel, go to Brazilian funk parties.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Can I ask another question?
Of course.
Do you know how to say any Portuguese words?
Obrigado.
Perfect. Okay.
Anything else?
From my side?
No, obrigado. Anything.
No, that's it. Unfortunately, but I've been to Portugal last year.
It means thank you.
Yeah, but I want to go to Brazilian Carnival. That's very high on my to-do list.
Maybe we should go together. Never been.
Sounds like a plan, yeah?
Okay. Is there anything else you can ask to either Kobe or Luke?
Yes. Both. Can I ask both?
Of course.
How do you describe your woman, like your perfect woman?
You can start here.
Okay, I would say she has to be a little bit of feisty. I know it would be better for me to go for a good girl, but I don't know. In the last time, I tend to go for the baddie. So she has to have some kind of energy, go out with me, be social. But at the other point, you know, we can have like a chill weekend once in 3 months. So yeah, like that.
Do you mean feisty as in Latina feisty? Like, do you have a specific type?
I mean, I've been in Germany my whole life. I dated the blonde and brunette white girls pretty often. Just came here to Barcelona, and I'm ready to try something new.
Perfect. Okay, let's go to Kobe. What about you?
If I was describing, it's difficult to say the perfect woman because I'm a fan of the female anatomy. So I like women of different shapes and sizes. I love black women. Top of the list for me. But I just like somebody that's a good vibe, you know, that doesn't matter what we're doing, doesn't matter where we at, we're having a good time. Somebody that secure in themselves, like if they see me talking with other women or doing anything like that, that they know that if they're in my home, then there's no problems. And I like somebody that's creative. I don't like boring. I don't like basic. Like, I don't want to do the same shit all the time. I want to go out. I want to be in wow. I want to open up a gift and be like, oh my God, she really thought this shit out, you know? And I also like a woman that can cook. My mom taught me to make sure that I can take care of everything, so I cook. So it's nice to have somebody that can rival me, you know? Yeah. Oh, and also fashion sense. Gotta know how to dress. You gotta put it. You gotta have some shit and then put that shit on for sure. Yeah.
When you say cook, what kind of food do you mean? Is it like Southern cooking, or what kind of food is it?
That's racist. That's what that was.
sorry.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I had to get you back for the city
Always
boys. Yeah, so I opened up a restaurant here in Barcelona that actually is soul food. But I love pastas. I'm a fan of Italian cuisine. If I can say American cuisine, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, collard greens, sweet potatoes, all that.
Let's go back
This
here.
has made my decision even harder.
Do you have a little bit of a hunch of who you think you can pop?
Yes, they both had really good answers. This is very difficult. Okay, I'm gonna pop his because, Brazilian culture is very important to me, and I feel like one said more in Brazilian culture, but it's hard. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
You're attractive
We can do it.
and amazing.
I appreciate it.
Honestly, your answer was amazing, and I hope that you find.
But you still had your balloons unpopped, and I did see you throw away your toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for the city comment, because I popped the last balloon because of the country thing. But no, actually, I think that you guys have an amazing vibe, and I would love to not be in the way of that. So I'm happy that you popped it in the end.
Amazing.
And yeah.
No bad feelings.
No,
honestly.
none at all. But you know what I'm saying? I feel for my man. He's been in Germany, blonde and blue eyes.
You gotta experience something
Yeah,
else.
give him a taste of something new for sure. Yeah, no hard feelings here. Yeah,
But hey, we can still do a cookout. Hey, if
Come
you like to
on.
cook and
Hey.
I cook, let's do a competition.
Absolutely not. I don't want to be disrespectful to my man. But peace, queen.
Peace.
Okay. Come with me, look. Yeah, please, please, please. We can have you guys. No, not like that. Not yet.
Straight to the
And you guys both have your balloons unpopped for each other. You seem to vibe the most. We're gonna have to ask you, Luke, do you feel like you wanna make it a match with Star?
Yes.
And Star, do you wanna make it a match with Luke?
Yes.
We have ourselves our match!
So can I take my prize now?
Oh, you can take her. So we have our next contestant coming in. Let's introduce her. Hi.
Hi,
Can we please have your name and age, please?
my name is Tanya. I'm 21.
We can go ahead. Can we have your name and age, please? Ooh. Why did you pop your balloon?
Well, again, all of them are very beautiful, but the age seems that today I'm not going to talk too much. So, just that.
We do have more girls coming in.
Let's see.
Yeah. And is he someone that you would normally go for?
Well, not because of the age, but I don't know. Maybe in future, I would look back and be like, I missed the love of my life.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, well, the age also.
Understandable. We do have. It's okay. We do have another balloon pop here. And can we have your name and age, please? And why did you pop your balloon?
Vincent Valentine, 40 years old. Age.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah, it's like, I'm old enough to be a puppy. I don't.
Understandable. Is he someone that you would normally go for?
Well,
or does age matter?
Age matters, yes.
Okay. I
I
can understand
mean, that kind of a difference does matter, so.
I can understand that. We did have another balloon pop, and you are a bit closer in age. So why did you pop your balloon and name your age, please?
My name is Peter, and I'm 30, and it was just the hair thing for me.
The
hair.
The
I
hair?
Like, yeah, I like girls with long hair.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say you don't like girl with afros. I was like, darling.
Madness. No.
That's okay. But is Peter someone that you would normally go for?
I'm not sure, but it's just like, don't get me wrong. I like another kind of vibe, more, I don't know. I don't want to like say something wrong, but just like, I'm like creative looking people. Like you can look at them and be like, yeah, he does like something creative.
No, I don't take it personal. Sometimes the creativeness, you get to know them.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah. And I could say that I probably misjudge you by popping, but hey.
So it's not about the glasses or anything that he's wearing.
I just like another style.
As a note, the glasses are there because there's so many lights, and I'm really dark anyway. So this.
That is okay.
No, it's just that like, well, I do fashion design, so like, I don't know, people from my industry, they look a little more like, I don't know, more expressive, if I can say that. You know what I mean?
You
so
seem like a nice person,
I just want to match with the vibe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just that.
Okay, that's fair enough. But however, we do have a guy with a balloon, and I think you're closer in age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we have your name and age, please, and what you do in Barcelona?
Sure. My name is Bart. I'm 29. And for me, it's not about the age, to be honest. As long as you're closer.
Okay.
But it's more about knowing who you are. And I fuck with your curls. I really love your curls, and you have really pretty eyes. And
thank you.
That's what kept my balloon unpopped. What do I do creatively? Creative spoken word, stand-up comedy. So just amongst other things. But yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like to know more about him?
I think so. Well, if you know, what do you think is your red flag?
What do I think is my red flag?
Yes.
The biggest red flag I have is when the person I am with is not aware of their blind spots or of their traumas, and they're not working on that. And then it becomes a lot heavy on me because you're expecting me to be responsible for that. So that's my biggest red flag. But other than that, I think everything can be worked out as long as you're aware of it and you communicate it well. Why not?
Okay.
What is your red flag?
Well, my red flag, well, in myself, I feel like I can be indecisive sometimes. But in other people, I think the biggest red flag is when people talk too much and don't do anything. So that's
you like
the biggest
action.
one. Yes.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I like action more than words.
All right.
All right, cool. No, I do have a question. You mentioned that you were in fashion and creative arts. What got you in there?
Well, I don't know. The thing is that I've always been into arts, and I thought that I'm just going to paint till the rest of my life. But then I came to Barcelona and I've met some new people, and I thought maybe that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm doing right now, and we're just going to see where it takes me.
Okay. I do have a follow-up to that. Is your heart fulfilled doing that?
Yes, for sure.
Because it's very important to do what fulfills you.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. It's nice. I don't know if you have a question for me. I don't want to be the only one keeping on talking.
I don't think so.
No? Do you have a hunch a little bit whether you feel like you're into him, or do you feel like you want to pop his balloon, or do you think you hit it off already?
I think I'm not going to pop the balloon.
Okay, then I'm going to take you here. Both of you. Come here. So you're not going to pop your balloon, you're going to keep it. And what about you, Bart? Do you want to keep your balloon, or do you want to pop it?
I'd say I'd love to get to know her a bit better, just because I have a lot of creative projects going on, and I like to surround myself with creative people, and whatever we figure out from there, we'll know.
Okay, then we have ourselves our match. Okay, we do have our next contestant coming in, but before that, we have Bart, who decided to stay because...
Yeah, my date left.
Okay, got a little Playboy vibes. That's okay, got a date.
Gotta have options. No, fuckboy material.
I mean, dating is all about having options in the beginning stages. Yeah. So we're gonna introduce our first lady, or not our first lady, but our next lady. Welcome.
Thank you.
Can we please have your name and age, please?
My name is Kennedy. I'm 31.
And what do you do in Barcelona?
I work remotely. I am a digital marketer.
Okay, perfect. And you have no balloons popping so far. I spoke too soon, which is okay. We're gonna go up here.
Okay.
Can we have your name and age, please? And why'd you pop your balloon?
My name is Peter, and I'm 30, and I just didn't feel the connection. But I like your smile. Like, you have a really nice smile.
When you say didn't feel the connection, was it something in particular, or?
The energy, the flow. I just wasn't feeling it. That's all I can say.
Is he someone that you would normally go for?
I mean, I don't typically go for people that wear sunglasses indoors.
It's the too many lights, you know. You're shining, so I have to, put on sunglasses.
I mean, okay. Okay, sure.
Like, not making things up.
I'm being honest. I'm being genuine.
For sure.
It is understandable, so it's completely okay. However, we do have 3 balloons unpopped. And is there anything you want to ask them, just to get to know them a little bit more?
Sure. What do you guys do?
Let's start here. Can we also have name and age, please?
Bart, 29. Day job, data analyst. But at heart, I'm just a creative soul. So I do a lot of stuff. I do stand-up comedy and a bunch of other creative work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's go here. Can we have the same for you?
So I'm Pau, and day job I invest, and night job I sleep prince, sort of thing, yeah. So I don't do nothing, basically.
And over here.
I'm Vincent. I'm 40 years old. I'm on OnlyFans.
Beautiful.
No, I'm not. No, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I run many businesses here in Barcelona.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, perfect. Is there anything in particular you want to ask, or does the guys want to ask her anything in particular?
I want to know hobbies.
And what are
what is everyone's hobbies?
What I do for fun?
Yeah.
Okay. I love cooking.
Okay.
But have you heard of creative cooking?
I have not. Enlighten me.
That's when you know your ingredients and then you mix them together, not based off what you want to eat, but what kind of flavor you want to kind of taste, right? So I do that a lot. I'm a poet, and I compose music. So
cool.
Yeah, I'm a big sporty as well, but I have a bad knee, so gotta nurture me back to health.
I mean, okay. What about you?
Well, I do, when I have time, movies, short movies. So I write them and I direct them. But now I don't have the time, so I'm more like riding the bike. I like a lot. And when I have at least 2 days, I do a short trip around Europe. I like a lot traveling.
Okay.
So yeah, that would be it.
Cool.
Perfect. And what about Vincent?
Hobbies, I like partying. I like socializing. Apart from that, I love AI. Anything AI related. I'm a big
AI.
nerd. Yeah, I'm a big nerd of AI.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Does that help you narrow it down at least a little bit?
Not really. So I am a very independent, extroverted person. Does anyone have any qualms about that? Qualms, yeah.
That's a very clumsy word.
Qualms.
Nice. No, I love that. And just let me say that you do give a vibe of someone who knows how to take care of herself and knows what she likes in life. At least that's what I'm assuming. But I don't have any qualms with that because I'm a very independent person myself. And I think independent plus independent just makes fireworks.
And do you find yourself as like a more traditional person?
Oh, I'm very open-minded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
And what about you, Pam?
So no qualms. For me, it's a must to be independent. So for me, it's just perfect. Yeah.
And what about you, Vincent?
Likewise, independence is great.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish someone had qualms.
If we had qualms, we wouldn't continue this conversation.
Well, I mean,
Unless that was a tricky question.
it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know.
Is there anyone
Yeah, I
that...
wanna
Yes.
have a question. For you, how's your perfect match?
My perfect match.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a perfect match. I
Okay.
think I have an ideal person. My ideal person would be as independent and as extroverted as me. Also someone that likes to have fun, not take things too seriously, not wear sunglasses indoor.
Okay.
He said, "Can I have another balloon just to pop it?" Yeah, and I just like to have fun. I do hate it when guys take themselves too seriously. Like if we go to a club, I expect you also to be on the dance floor.
Okay.
There's no need to hold up the wall.
Jesus.
I'm a terrible dancer. I'm sorry.
Oh, so
Yeah, I'm a terrible dancer.
Okay.
So
he saved us both, cause
it's one thing. I can't move my hips. I'm still learning right now. But
you don't have to be a good dancer. You just have to.
I'm
dance.
terrible.
That's fair. I mean, know your strengths and weaknesses.
But when you say dance, what kind of dancing do you mean? Is it like hip hop?
It doesn't matter. Just like being able to like let go. I feel like a lot of guys now, they're just like, ooh, you know, I'm too cool. I'm gonna wear sunglasses. I'm just poking fun at you at this point. But yeah, no, like I think everybody needs to be like a little bit more chill. Like life is not that serious.
But do you dance like salsa, bachata, reggaeton?
Me, depend on the day. If it's a rainy day like today, it's slow. You know.
Okay. Like kizomba.
No slow, just grabbing each other and dancing, yeah. That kind of slow.
Okay, but in a club.
In a club. More house music. Actually, I dance as a go-go dancer for 2 months, so yeah, I can do some house, some electros, yeah.
Okay.
Wild.
Exactly.
Oh, let's see some moves.
You do have, yeah. What about you? What about dancing? Do you dance?
No. What, me?
Yeah.
I'm from Congo. You know.
So no dance.
They got hit.
Just a statement. Just type Congo and you get the answer.
Okay.
But no, I love dancing a lot, and I think it's really nice when you vibe with someone and you're able to share that through movement as well. It's really unique. It's a different way of feeling the presence of someone. So I really find that it's really important for me as well. Just because I think I had a relationship where I didn't want to go clubbing with my partner, and that kind of fell a little bit off. But now, you know, more grown, more mature, no more that's something that's nice to have and nice to share.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I did have a question.
Oh gosh.
Since I'm coming back from matching with someone else,
Uh-huh.
I would just like to have your take on that. How did you see that? How did you, I don't know, let's say if we were, you know, there's chemistry going on here, and then you're like, but I don't feel like the chemistry is fully on because you match with someone else and now I don't feel like I'm valued or I don't feel like I'm the prime.
I mean, like, obviously, like, down the road in a relationship or, you know, further on, yeah, I would take that very offensively, but, I mean, we don't know each other, so it's okay.
Yeah. So the room's still open for knowing.
Exactly.
I like the answer.
You're both single in Barcelona. When you date, do you date multiple people at the same time?
I like to keep my options open because I believe that if you're getting to know someone, at some point you will learn things about them that you might want to overcome or things that you don't want to overcome. That's compatibility. And if you're compatible, you continue. If you're not compatible, then you have a way to, you know, I don't know, keep meeting other people, then maybe someone's gonna match your vibe. But I do believe that being honest is important here, because you're not gonna be going and meeting 5,000 people and telling your partner that you're only meeting her. That's very important. There's a difference there.
But what about you, Kennedy? Do you date multiple people at the same time, or?
I do not have unfortunately, the time or the patience to date that many people at one time. So if I like choose to date somebody, it's like because I want to like see where this goes.
Okay.
So I am I'm okay with other people. You do what you want, you know, until we get to a point where it's like, okay, we need to make this like more exclusive. But just for me personally, I would rather be with my cats and my friends than out, you know.
That's fair. Then how do you know how do you know that next person is exclusive to you?
How?
Yeah. Like you say you date one person exclusively.
Not exclusively. So probably about 2 dates in, I'll probably know like, okay, like this is someone that I want to get to know a little bit more, a little bit deeper. And then I just kind of lose interest in everybody else.
Okay. All right, that's fine. It's totally fine.
I'm curious about you. Do you date multiple people at the same time, or are you more traditional?
Well, actually, I was in a poly relation. I don't know the exact name. Poly, like many in one relation. So, but all of us together at the same time. But it was like 2 months. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to repeat that experience. It was an experience, but I don't think I'm going to repeat something like that now. Not prepared.
Okay, that is a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me too.
So in 5 years, where does everyone see themselves?
In 5 years?
Yeah.
It's I like to go with the flow, but I like to have short, mid, long-term goals. But in long-term goals, I would say enjoying what I'm currently doing. And like I said, I just want to see that grow and grow even more and touch a lot more people. I'm doing something that is really creative and that should speak to people. So I want to go from 0 audience to the whole world listening to that. So that's my 5-year plan.
And what about you?
I don't have a plan. Actually, my years change every year, like a lot, so I don't have any idea where I'm going to be. But I feel like I would like to live in an island for a while.
We're speaking
so
the same language.
Yeah, so
Speaking the
maybe
same language.
that would be an option for me in 5 years' time.
Okay.
We'll
But
see.
are you looking for something serious? Do you want to settle down?
Well, I'm open, but I have to be very sure about that. But if it appears, yeah, I can take the risk, of course.
Okay.
Does that help you narrow it down a little bit? You have 2 fabulous bachelors.
I think one question, and this might be, you know, we're going to get a little political. Where do you guys see yourself on the political spectrum? Right, moderate, apolitical, left?
I don't know. Personally, I'll answer you personally. I stay informed, but I don't have a side.
Why did you pop this balloon?
Because I'm a very political person. So I need somebody that's going to stand for something.
That's fair.
Sorry. And even if we disagree, I just want someone that will stand for something.
I mean, you popped my balloon, you didn't give me the chance to tell you what I stand for.
I mean,
but that's fine. I just said...
You had the opportunity.
I just said I don't have a political party or a political side that I follow, but I stay informed. I know what the world is going on through. I know who are making the decision and what I should do to make sure that the people that are not represented are represented. But you didn't give me the chance to get there.
You had the opportunity to say all that.
I say 2 words and then you popped my balloon, but that's fine. You know.
However, you did have your balloon and pop for her, like till the very end. Is she someone that you would normally go for? You see yourself in the long run?
I wouldn't talk about the long run because you need to get to know someone deeply to know if that person is for you. You know, because you have stages. You get to know someone, you get to live with someone, then maybe you kill each other or not. But what I mean is, you're a very beautiful woman.
Thank you.
You have a lovely smile.
Thank
beautiful
you.
eyes.
Thank you.
You sound
Say
good.
more. What
And
else?
you struck my interest. That's why I stayed this long. But that's fine. If I'm not political enough for you, that's chill.
Chocolate City.
I'm going to London.
It's okay. How about you? Like, what do you have, like, political standpoint?
About politics, I'm completely apolitical. I don't know if you are going. Yeah.
You don't, like, do you stay informed? No.
I know too much to believe in politics, and so for me, no, it doesn't work. I respect democracy and I do whatever they tell me to do, but
Yikes.
yeah, that means if I have to pay my taxes, I pay my taxes. I keep myself shut up, not to end up in prison. But I really give a shit about politicians. Sorry, it's me.
That's okay. But you did have your balloon unpopped
Yeah.
till the very end. So is Kennedy someone that you...
Yeah, I don't know. For me, you are very interesting and so on. I don't know if we will have like the romantic match, the friendship for me, for sure. I think we can be good friends. Man, it's so yeah, who knows?
Love it. So now we're best friends, right? We're
What?
best friends.
Well, yeah, for me, yeah.
Perfect.
Sometimes we do make friend matches and we never actually know what happens after.
Exactly.
Perfect. But then unfortunately you didn't find love today, but you're always welcome to come back and try your luck for another time. Give it up for Kennedy.
Thank you.
So we do have our next contestant coming in. Let's welcome her in. Hi.
Hi.
Can we please have your name and age, please?
My name is Zoe and I am 24.
And what do you do in Barcelona?
I am a student. I'm getting my master's degree.
Okay. We did have 3 balloon pops. We're going to go over here. Come with me. We're going to ask Vincent. I'm sorry. It's okay. Why did you pop your balloon on Zoe?
Age.
Just
I'm
age.
too old.
It is just a number.
I know, but you can go to prison.
Not at 20.
How low are you going? How low are you going? Okay.
No, I have like minimum age, and
What is your minimum age?
I would say 28 to be. That's if I'm lucky. But
Okay. She don't mind 40 though.
It's okay.
Still a minimum. It's okay. Is Vincent someone that you would normally go for?
No, I think it's the facial hair. I'm sorry.
no, I love my facial.
I love it on you, just not personally.
It's okay. And we also had Peter. You guys are closer in age. Why did you pop your balloon?
By the way, my name is Peter. I'm 30. The reason why I popped my balloon is because you're doing your masters. I don't want to stress you out. You know, I want you to be.
Okay.
How would you stress her out?
How do you know I won't stress you out? I have time management skills.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. Is he someone that you would normally go for?
If I could see his entire face. But
Can we do a little face reveal?
If I like you, I'll show you my face.
Okay. That's all the answer I needed, I guess.
We're gonna go to our next balloon pop.
Hello.
Hi.
For the age, I know that, as I said before, so yeah.
It's okay. Is he someone that you would normally go for? Or?
Yeah. Oh. It's okay. I mean, I can't give him a balloon back, so it's okay.
Unless you want your balloon back. She don't mind 40.
No, it's not just because I have 2 daughters, it's because I need to stick above 3. So 30 is my,
I see.
It's the minimum.
It's understandable. And we do have one with a balloon still on. Can we have your name and age, please?
Bart 29.
And yeah.
Can I just say, why am I the last one all the time? Like, get to know the person first, guys. What the hell, man? No, I kept my balloon because I like to interact with people. So, and I like to get to know people before making a decision. I interact with everyone, man. Yeah, stand-up comedian here. Crowd work.
But is there anything in particular that you want to know a little bit more about her?
Yeah. First off, let's forget about the master part. What brings you joy in life?
I like more creative things, and I like making other people smile. So I volunteer a lot. I'm really family-oriented, so I hang out with family often. I love to swim. I just got back into it, and I want to start weightlifting soon. So,
okay. I have a follow-up question to that.
Okay.
Would you be with someone who doesn't know how to swim?
Like bad?
Like
Can you float?
No, I drown.
It's a bit of an ick for me.
Yeah, because you'll have to save my ass all the time.
Yeah, or you could just stay on the beach, on the sand.
That's already what I do. I want to step up from that. No, yeah.
Can I ask why you haven't taken lessons?
Oh, I have tried. I have tried. I feel.
Are you just dense?
No, I feel.
No, not like.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if people with more muscles, I guess they just drown. I don't know.
I am very dense, muscularly, and my bones saturation is very dense. But this is not the reason. I have tried. I'm willing to try to learn how to swim.
Okay.
But the issue here is I don't know why it never works. So that's why I asked you. You love swimming. I feel you're a lot relaxed in the water, and you like to just do that thing where you just float and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
You can't float.
No, I can't float. I sink.
Wait, dance people, they don't float?
I mean, they can. I think some people.
Yeah, I'm just one of those who can't.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met anyone that couldn't swim.
Yeah. Could be a first try. Do you like challenges?
That's quite the challenge.
Hey.
If you're worth it, then maybe.
How would you know I'm worth it?
Probably would have to have a better conversation.
Better conversation. Are we leaning towards that?
Seeing as you did make a match previously and now you're back here, I will say no.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
That's fine. I would have hoped for it to be the swimming though. But I understand.
Yeah.
Is that a deal breaker for you? Do you want to?
The swimming or the?
Both. It's okay. Understandable. However, you did have your balloon unpopped till the very end.
Yeah.
Why did you have it unpopped?
I was left alone. They popped their balloons first.
So you left it unpopped because you felt bad for
No,
me?
I'm kidding. That's just the joke part. No, but to be honest, like I said, I like to get to know someone before making a decision. And I didn't get to talk to you first. Looks or whatever happens before I talk to someone don't matter.
Okay.
I like to talk to people, get to know them deep, and make a decision.
Okay.
Fair
also,
enough.
they put me on the spot, so just FYI. I was going to plan to keep my balloon unpopped, but I just hate that I'm the last one keeping balloons here.
That's fair.
It's okay. I mean, sometimes we also do make friend matches as well, which is completely fine. However, you are welcome to always come back and see it. We can try your luck next time.
We'll see.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
So, we do have our last contestant. So, let's welcome her in.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Ooh. Can we please have your name and age, please? And who is this little girl?
Yes, so my name is Victoria. This is Aria, by the way. We are from Houston, Texas. And what I do for work, I'm actually an educator, and I also run a dog community here in Barcelona called City Dogs Barcelona. And yeah, my age is 26.
Okay, perfect. We did have one balloon pop, so we're gonna just go here. Your name and age, and why did you pop the balloon?
Vincent, 40. I'm allergic to that bitch. So I'm really...
Well, this is why I brought her, because she is looking for a stepdaddy. So it's really important that whoever I end up with loves dogs. So.
Yeah. I was sneezing before for that reason. Yeah, I'm really bad, yeah.
Wait, are you really allergic?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
So, I'm sorry.
Get him closer.
No, it's fine. I understand.
But besides the allergies, is Vincent someone that you would normally go for? Or?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Just kind of just based off like the outward appearance. No.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And besides the allergies, is she someone that you would normally go for?
Dog lovers. I'm the same with cats as well, so...
Oh, both.
No, I'm allergic.
Oh, God.
So I'm even worse.
All the animals.
Yeah.
Giraffes?
Sorry about that.
Giraffes?
Giraffe, I've never tried, but yeah, I'll try it one day.
You can always take pills.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
take pills every day.
Okay, so... Yeah, no, you have yours.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, perfect. And we have 3 guys with their balloons on. Is there anything that you want to ask us to help you narrow it down a little bit?
Yes. If you could describe your lifestyle in 3 or 5 words.
Exciting, peaceful, and friends and family.
Okay. Okay.
And we're gonna go.
Deep, creative, memorable.
Okay. Okay.
I would say intense, feeling, and different.
Okay. Okay.
Anything you guys want to ask her while we're here? No?
You seem very put together and calm. Do you do anything exciting sometimes, you know?
Yeah, so aside from running the community City Dogs Barcelona, I do a lot of creative things. I'm into photography, videography, and and design as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because for me, I stand out just by being myself. I'm very comfortable being myself, so just wanted to know if you can, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also like, I guess you could say, like, aside from doing like my hobbies and everything, I'm a very adventurous person. I mean, I moved here with my dog all the way from Texas. Like experiencing new cultures. I'm a big foodie. I love trying all different types of food, and just like going to new places and traveling as well.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, of course.
Just putting your foodiness to the test.
Yes.
What would you say are your best
Okay.
cuisine?
Yeah. As far as that I've like tried, like cultural food wise, I'm really into like Indian food, and I'm really into Ethiopian food.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it.
And what about you?
Oh, what do I like? I cook a lot of fusion.
Okay. Yeah.
So I make Maghreb with Asia, East Africa with West Africa, this kind of thing. So
Very cool.
I know my food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. I do, like I said, I appreciate all different types of food, and I love trying different cultural foods. So yeah.
Yeah, no, because it's interesting for me to know where your palate stands.
I would say my palate's very adventurous. I don't
Very
think there's
adventurous.
too many things, like food-wise, there's not too many things that I don't, like I've had that I'm like, oh no. Although I am vegetarian, so I don't eat meat.
Is that a deal breaker, or why did you pop?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, it just... Yeah, trauma.
Oh no.
No, so the issue is that I don't know. I think I overreacted. Can I get another balloon, please?
Yes, you can.
And whenever I go home and spend time with them, I just can't wait to dream about a steak.
Oh, okay.
All of them.
All of them, the whole family. So the trauma is just like, would you how would you handle someone who is not a vegetarian in a relationship?
I actually don't have a problem with it. A lot of my close friends back at home, they love their meat. They love to eat steak. I mean, I come from Texas, so people love their barbecue, for example. So for me, it's not really a problem if someone close to me is a meat eater.
Yeah, but that's hypothetically, I'm gonna be very close to you. How would that affect you?
Not really. It would,
Not really?
it would not matter to me. No.
That's fine. I love that I just overcame my trauma with you now. So thank you, and can get to the next guy.
Cool.
But kissing after like a steak dinner, that's not an issue or anything
No,
like that?
I would. No, not really. It's not. No.
Okay.
Not at all. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
However, Peter, why did you pop your balloon?
I like a girl who eats meat. Oh,
Okay.
just let you know. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
It's necessary. You need to eat meat. That's all. I'm not saying that vegetarians don't eat meat, but listen, you know that meat. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Fair enough.
No, wait a second. Can I ask you a question? Was that like a power move or something? It's like
clear, direct.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's
so,
okay.
yeah.
It's okay. You have your preferences. You like a girl that eats meat. That's all on you. I mean,
That's all.
I've been vegetarian for like over 10 years.
So you never eat meat, no?
I mean, not that I never. I grew up eating things like barbecue, carne asada, things like that, like growing up, in Texas. So, and that's a big part of the culture over there. But once I got around like 16, that's when I stopped eating meat. So,
What a shame.
Well, at least we got a face reveal.
yeah, finally, that is true.
However, we do have 2 bachelors. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Yeah, I do want to know where each of you are from, if you don't mind me, and what languages you guys speak.
Okay, I'm from Congo.
Okay.
So I speak English, Spanish, French, Mandarin, Chinese, Swahili, Lingala.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah.
I'm from Barcelona. I speak Catalan, Spanish, a little Italian and Portuguese. I'm forgetting my Mandarin already and English, yeah.
Okay, very cool. I actually am currently learning Catalan, so yeah.
Molt bé.
Yeah, merci. Merci. The school I work at is a Catalan school, so I hear a lot of it. I actually probably hear more Catalan than Spanish on my day-to-day. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe have a tutor.
We'll see. Yeah.
What about you, by the way? What languages do you speak? And where are you from?
Yeah, so I speak English. I speak a little bit of Spanish. I like to say I speak more Catalan because when I came here, my Spanish, I was better in my Spanish than Catalan, but learning Catalan and Spanish at the same time has created a Catalan language. So yeah, a fusion, exactly. So yeah, and then like I said, I'm from Texas, so yeah.
I do wanna know though. So where were you going with asking where we were from and the languages we speak?
Oh, I just like to know. I mean, Barcelona is a very international city, and there's people from all over, from like everywhere. For me, I just find it interesting to know like where everybody's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the biggest hick for you?
Biggest what?
Ick.
Ick? Ooh, that's a good question. I would maybe say somebody who's like a stingy person, like. If I see like in the way you treat people in your life, your friends, your family, if you're a very stingy person, I don't really, that's an ick. That's definitely an ick for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like people who give and share and
Yeah. Like if you're like not a type of person that's willing to help like a friend or a family member in need, like for me, that really kind of gives me a bit of a insight to how you are like as a person.
What if that family member is a bitch?
Well, I also understand boundaries. That's not to say I don't understand boundaries. So
yeah, just to know.
I get it.
Because,
Yeah.
But what about you guys? What are your icks?
Me first? Yeah, sure. I think my biggest ick has been like dating a vegan.
Oh wow.
But I mean, I think it was, and I think I'm I'm getting to understand that people are different and they have different experience. Because it's just like, I don't like the clash of, oh, you cooked with the pan and you made your meat there, and then I was gonna make my gnocchi, whatever it is. You know, I don't like that kind of clash, because if I'm living with someone and I'm getting to know someone, there's no room for that kind of clash, you know. So I like to keep things smooth and flowing. So that used to be one of my biggest ache. But now I think my biggest ache is someone who's not well traveled. Because I think for me it's important for someone to have discovered and seen other parts in the world, so we can have stories to share, you know. It just fuels the connection and makes it even bigger. So yeah, you travel a lot, so I don't think that's an ache.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what about you?
For me, the ick would be someone that don't have a life. I mean, that relies on the other one to live her life, and I found this a couple of times, and it's like very. So yeah, that would be my biggest ick. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you want to know? Just to
Yes. What are your ages? Yeah.
29.
Okay.
43.
Okay.
Did that help you narrow it down on the?
No, it did not. No, it did not. It did not help me. Actually, I don't have a toothpick now that I think about it.
It's okay.
Does someone have a toothpick? Yes.
I'll give you one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay. Before I make my decision on whose balloon I'm gonna pop, do you guys have any pets?
I have 2 cats.
Okay, 2 cats.
I don't.
No pets, but you like animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them, but I don't have. I think a flat is too small to have a pet.
Okay. 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 Where about in the city do you guys live in?
Barceloneta, in front of the sea.
Okay.
El Carmel.
All the way up in the mountains. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm a mountain boy.
Okay. Okay. And how long have you lived here in Barcelona?
3 years.
3 years. And you grew up here?
Yeah. I was living. What?
I can't compete with someone who grew up here.
No, but you can compete in the China side, because I was living 7 years in China.
Okay.
So you were 10, no?
Yeah, 10.
Okay.
But where did you grow up in Barcelona?
Nearby in a town called Mollet, that is like 25 minutes from here.
Okay.
Love the town.
Okay.
Very
nice. And what do you guys each do for work? What are your professional careers?
I'm entrepreneur, investor.
Okay. Okay.
I work in data.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do creative work on the side.
What kind of creative work do you do?
Stand-up comedy, poetry. I have a podcast. Yeah, I like to get to stuff that get people to think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my kind of creativity.
Okay. And then you said you're an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
What industry, what kind of business?
Well, I've been in many, but right now I'm focused in tech, AI and so.
Okay.
But I've done many things before.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
You have any questions for me?
I just like to know this question, and maybe after we'll both know if we're meant for each other or not. Outside of your work and whatever you do, how would you describe you?
Me?
Yeah.
Good question. I would say I'm a very fun, easygoing person. As far as I can honestly I can get along with most different types of people. There's not a specific type of person that I don't get along with. I can get along with many different types of people. I also like to keep life interesting. Aside from everything that I mentioned, I like taking Aria out for a walk and going on hikes as well, and many different things like that. And yeah, that's kind of how.
That's interesting. I think I'm gonna narrow it down to something that's very specific, and you can choose to answer or not.
Okay.
When you are with a partner, how do you handle miscommunication?
I think when there's moments of miscommunication, it's really key to sit down face to face, discuss, okay, where did the communication happen? Where did the other person mean to say, right? and then how the other person received it. And I always think it's important to, when somebody's hurt in a situation, to acknowledge when somebody has been hurt and then figure out how to move forward from there and how to prevent that from happening. So,
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you have a question for?
Yeah, what brought you to Barcelona?
Yeah, so I had always wanted to move here. I studied abroad here 6 years ago and loved it, fell in love with the city. I believe that nobody comes to Barcelona once. Everybody comes here and then they always come back at some point in their life. But then life happened. I had to go back to Texas, finish university, and finally I was like, okay, last year I was like, this is my time to do it. Figured it out, and yeah, now enjoying my life here. And I think also the city's super dog friendly, so that's when I realized this was a move that I could do by myself with my dog. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Any more questions, or?
I don't know if you have anything that might help you.
I don't, but I think I know whose balloon I'm gonna pop. Okay.
Why did you pop Bart's balloon?
Yeah, I think just not what I'm looking for at the moment. Yeah.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah, you seem like a great person.
Oh, I am a great person.
But yeah, I believe you are. But I'm also just like, you can be a great person, but like maybe like not the right partner for me. And so I feel like we could like hang out and have a good time and be friends or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you did have your balloon popped all the way to the end. Is it that you could see her, like more serious relationship? Is that why you had it, or why did you have your balloon unpopped so long?
I feel like I got to, the conversation flowed, and I got to know a bit more about the person. But yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Yeah.
Fair.
But we do have.
Okay.
You have how? Now it's up to you. You had your balloon all the way to the end.
Yeah, I went to see if it works. I just met the girl that was over 30. That was like my limit. But I really find you very nice, and I wanted to talk. But I couldn't have like a relationship. But yes, to be friends or something like that, if you would like. And yeah, I don't know if I have to pop up now or yeah, I'm not.
No worries.
That's okay. We never know what happens after.
Yeah.
We'll see that in the reunion. And you're always welcome to come back to see if you find love next time with us.
Amazing. Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
And give it up for it.
Yay.
Hola, mi gente. ¿Cómo estáis? Sorry.
No, por Dios.
No, no entender esto, te has equivocado. Hi, we are with the next participant.
¿Cómo era tu nombre?
Aria. Aria! Was she the next participant? How we experience?
How's my experience?
Yes.
Well, so far, seeing everything, all the girls go, it's been really cool and exciting. I think, just rooting for the girls here, really and truly.
Do you think you're going to find love here?
We'll see. To be decided. I'm not sure yet.
We will see.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Who am I?
That's a nice question.
Pink.
Pong.
With?
You.
Wow!
Oh, Pony, Lilith, Elena, como queráis.
Oh, wow! And how was your experience here?
Girl, I had more fun since they kicked me out than when I was there, because I actually had no time to speak.
Next one! Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Zoe.
Zoe from 𝐬𝐲 101.
Sí. I know.
Aria,